What up, my boy?
What time you want us to come through?
Whenever you want. I said like 2 or 3, because right now we're cleaning the house. I just finished cleaning the grill. It's all for you, dog, not for us.
It's all for Matty. It's not for Spanto.
But who's Matty? Is that your girlfriend or who's that?
Come on, baby.
You got weed for sale, homie?
Weed for sale? Hell yeah! No! I'm Matty Matheson, and this is Dead Set on Life, Venice! We're gonna be hanging out with Spanto and Two-Tone, and I'm here to see what the fucking real story is behind Born and Raised. We're gonna be eating pozole! We're gonna be going to Hoagie's, Gilbert's, the greatest restaurants ever made, and they're still here. No matter how many fucking mini mansions all these motherfuckers want to put in Venice, these restaurants are still alive. Today, Venice is the most expensive area of LA, pricier than Santa Monica, Bel Air, or even Beverly Hills. It's turning into a neighborhood of rich tourists cruising on Segways and high-end restaurants on Abbot Kinney. But it wasn't always this way. Back in its heyday, Venice was hard. You bought your drugs at Murder Park, not some boutique dispensary. And the food was good and simple. Lots of family-owned restaurants that were supported by the local community. Most of the dudes from back then are long gone, but Spanto and Two-Tone are a couple of Venice natives who have dug in and are fighting to preserve what's left of their old hometown soul. In 2012, they founded Born and Raised, a street clothing label inspired by the old Venice. The Venice of skaters, bangers, hardcore bikers who made this hood the mecca of SoCal beach culture in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. And they're not the only ones still here. Despite the changes, a handful of old school food joints have refused to leave the new Venice, surviving what Spanto calls genocide by gentrification. With these dudes as my guides, I'm gonna reveal what's left of this iconic beach community, find out what it takes to stand strong against the shifting sands of change.
Bunch of big, bad, dirty dogs.
We got like all the like the remnants of our neighborhood, Venice Pavilion.
How'd you get that? You just took it?
This dude named Eric White, when they tore it down in like 98, 99 or something,
Yeah.
he just rolled up and was like, yo, I need that. So
Yeah.
I took it off his hands. This is all like our story, like our memories, you know what I mean? Like Chiquito and Bouncer and Oakwood and the Pavilion and like that dope sign. Like I took that dope sign from Oakwood Park where, it used to be like an open air drug
No
mart.
dope. Buyers and dealers, beware.
We used to hustle a lot of dope. Now we just hustle clothing.
It's different, right?
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, the markup is much better with clothing though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, your profit margin is cracking. Let's go check out Two-Tone, see
Yeah?
what this fool's got going on.
I'll show you some stuff.
Okay, let's go.
You want me to go first or second?
You go first.
All right, I'll go
After you.
first. All right.
Dude, your shit's getting tight, man.
It's tight, bro.
This is the shit I need. So what do you guys typically start with?
The clothing part of the brand is almost like secondary to everything else. It was like, oh fuck, let's get in this store. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go here. Let's make a video. Let's make another video. Let's make a zine. Let's do this.
Yeah.
There's no business fucking plan. Like, it was
Yeah.
literally a shoebox full of cash. And we're just like, okay, let's fucking print this here, run around there. It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was straight up like, it was me and him for a long time.
When was the first time that you ever met Spanto?
I saw one of his stickers at a trade show. It was the native head. It said, gentrification is genocide.
Right.
I'm looking at a wall with all these stickers all over it, and there was like one sticker that was like, oh shit. This guy actually had a point to make, and like a point that I understood, because I grew up in Venice, and I can't afford to live there anymore, and I don't know anyone there anymore, and I don't even like the neighborhood anymore. It's a fucking wrap.
I want to like take you and show you like the underbelly of
The real Venice.
Like the real Venice, what's really
The
here.
Venice you remember.
The Venice that I grew up, yeah.
Yeah.
The place that I was born and raised in. This is Murder Park.
This is Murder Park.
This is Murder Park, man. This is where I made all my money when I was a kid, man.
Since 1980, the proportion of black residents in Venice has almost halved. And in '99, LA police adopted a gang injunction that locals believed accelerated that exodus by harassing black and Latino residents. But despite rising real estate costs, some of the original locals like Spanto refused to leave. His toughness and his heart, forged over his years as a member of Venice 13, are still front and center. This is his territory. It's in his blood, and it kills him to see the neighborhood changing before his eyes.
See, when I think of Venice, I think of like that house.
That's Venice, and now it's this fucking souped up, wealthy version of fucking Burning Man. I mean, that's been there for quite some time. It's my homeboy Rebel's house.
Okay.
I just want to stop by, pop in, and say hello.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, you know, I looked up to him a lot growing up, like my
Right.
big homie. Big homie!
What's cracking, old boy?
What's up with it?
What it do right here?
All the way live since the summer of
On the
95.
west side, you know how we do.
What's up, man?
Right here, how's everything?
I just wanted to introduce my good friend Matty.
What's up,
Hey, nice
Matty?
to meet you.
He's
Yeah,
in
nice to
town
meet
from
you.
Canada.
What do you got in there?
Carne asada, chicken, bread, you know what I mean? Oh, you like it out here, though?
The world's changing, and it's crazy to just see these little pockets that change at an exponential rate. The Venice that you grew up with.
Oh, it was rowdy.
like,
People
so it's
didn't
like-
want to live in Venice. Just put it that way
Yeah.
before.
Right.
It was just like Mexican gang, black gang, you know, like,
Yeah.
you hardly ever see no white people walking around in Oakwood or Park, you know what I mean?
Right.
The whole landscape have changed, you know? Like
Like, that thing literally started in Venice, you know what I mean? How it used to be, like I said, that's ghost town, you know, like,
Yeah.
after like
Why'd
sunset,
you call it Ghost Town?
It was just the way it was. I mean, but
Yeah.
you didn't want to walk after dark. Just put
Right.
it that way. Hell no.
It was run down and it was fucking, you know, it was decaying, but it was beautiful because it was ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is our whole state of being.
There's so much fear, and then there's on the other side, there's so much like romanticism about it.
I'm very proud of being a gang member.
Right, right.
You know, like all I was doing was protecting my neighborhood and my people from the opposition. Like, you know, I just spent 3 years fighting cancer and like I've been shot 3 times and I fucking, you know, I fought life in prison twice. Like I've been through the ringer. The way we grew up and our culture, which I think is absolutely fucking gorgeous, and I wouldn't change it for anything for the world. Dude, we're stand-up dudes, we're good people.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of people get it fucked up.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Dude, that's fucking fire, dude. I know what's in that.
molasses.
Little molasses.
When it comes down to my family and friends, like I go like way out, you know. The extra miles, they say, you know.
Coming up on Dead Set on Life.
Did you get to teach Spanto how to make this or what?
I'm a natural.
After hanging with his crew, Spanto took us to the home he grew up in for a soup and fry bread. Sharing fry bread in Native American culture is a sacred tradition that links the generations. I wanted to meet his mom because she's been in Venice forever, and she can remember what it was like before all the tourists and the McMansions.
Yeah, we're here at my mom's house. Really like my great grandma's house.
Okay.
We've been here for like, shit, close to like 90 years.
Really?
Yeah.
On this one lot?
Yeah, the same house, yeah. Yeah, they came out the reservation in, I think, 1928. Mama.
Hi.
What's going on? You know my friend Matty?
Hey, what's up?
Matty's my mother.
Nice to meet you.
Meet you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
This is Two-Tone.
of course.
Making some fry bread?
Lots of fry bread.
Lots of fry bread. So I think fry bread is one of those things that's passed down from generation to generation. Who'd you learn it from?
My grandmother,
Your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay. What was her name?
Bessie.
Bessie.
She was White Mountain Apache,
Okay.
and my grandfather was Seneca from Tonawanda.
Yeah, out by Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a natural.
He's gonna help us.
Yeah? He's
Yeah.
gonna get his hands dirty?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, Spanto, come and make some fry bread.
Mom, is this ready to flip?
No.
No? I remember like sitting here in the same kitchen and watching great grandma make us fry bread when we were little.
I want to make a soup. Corn soup? Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It'll go good with this. Cool. So I just got onions, celery, carrots. I got some poblano peppers and some jalapeno. And then we're gonna put in some veggie stock. And then the butternut squash and the corn. Cook that. I don't want to fucking up Mom's house. I think that this is the best kind of stuff. Like every culture has a bread that was made from just, like a pita, a bannock, a fry bread. Everyone has just like that white bread that they survived on. Talking about soup warming up the soul and sickness and stuff, like you, in the last few years, have had your world turned upside down.
You know, being diagnosed with cancer and just like the chemotherapy was worse than the cancer alone. Like, I couldn't gauge what was reality, what was real, what was, like it's just, you're on like the hardest drug on the planet. I still had like a silver lining. I had like a light at the end of the tunnel, which was born and raised. I just wanted to get better so I could get back to work, you know? I have my mother and like I have this home and I have people that I gotta look out for. My only option is to stay alive. Like I'm not gonna let this cancer fuck me up and drive me into the ground. Like I refuse, you know? No, not gonna fail.
Here's where you either go, okay, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Let's just dead this whole thing, or we go, well, let's fuck it, you know.
Let's ride.
And a couple years went by, and it's like, for him, it wasn't fast. For me, it was a fucking blur.
There's a lot of fight or flight, man.
This fool stuck around and like dealt with my shit for 3 years. Like Born and Raised is just a clothing line. Like Born and Raised is like our life story. It's like our life work. You know what I mean? Like it's like all of our friends that are gone now, all of our friends that are dead, all of our friends doing life. Like we do this shit for them. And like as corny as that may sound, like that's the truth. You know? That was 3 years ago, and like now we're here eating fry bread with Two-Tone and Omar and my mother eating my great-grandmother's recipe.
Breaking bread.
Break bread. Break fry bread.
Venice has changed, you know. It doesn't seem like it's stopping. It must be like, once again, another like those powerless moments in life.
Yeah. When I was a teenager, I'd go down to the boardwalk. There was nobody down there. There weren't t-shirt shops. It was either homes or boarded up warehouses, and you know, you had your one or two eccentric winos that everybody looked out for. Yeah, just on this block, you know, with this big house next door and another big house going across the street. To that way, it's just not the neighborhood I grew up in at all.
This is my second time being in Venice. I don't know what it used to be like. You know, my idea was, you know, that 70s surfer, you know, kind of cool thing that they make up in the movies that doesn't exist. I'd love to, you know, go around with you guys and check out Venice. You got some spots or what? Is there spots still that exist?
There's a couple strongholds that are still holding it down.
Yeah.
You know, like places that we grew up with that are still here.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go tomorrow and take you around and show you a couple of spots. That,
The boardwalk? Is the boardwalk cool or not cool?
I mean, all roads lead to the boardwalk.
All
at the end. I
roads.
mean,
Yeah.
the whole city ends up spilling on the boardwalk every summer. The whole fucking city.
Coming up on Dead Set on Life.
This whole thing is like your backyard.
You can pretty much get into anything you want to down here, really.
Yeah.
I just do what I do. See me? I just do what I do. Man, I just do what I do. Don't know about you. I just do what I do. Check.
How often did you come down here, like when you were a kid?
I came down as much as I could.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, where else are you gonna go? I mean, you hang out inside more, but then you're here. Like, a good part of my day was always here,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, imagine having like this whole thing is like your backyard, you know? Like I'm gonna step out, go to the pavilion, go drink a 40, go skate, you know, go surf breakwater, go pick up on girls, take some acid on the boardwalk. Like,
It's the best day of your life.
yeah.
Every day's the best day of your life. I'm sick of walking around. You know, like this is cool, you can only see so much. I'm hot. There seems to be this Segway. I've never been on a Segway, and I feel to really encompass the boardwalk in all of its glory and trashness, we get Segways.
You into that sort of thing?
So this is the part where
On TV Magic, and it's us smiling, having the best time of our lives, embracing the full.
So in your crew's mind, this is where we cut, and all of a sudden we're like, sir, I'm not absolutely not doing it.
Yeah,
Like, no,
you can do it.
I'm not gonna be a part of that.
We're gonna do this. Okay?
No,
No?
no.
Not like I think that it would be really nice.
I mean, do I go to Canada and ask you to ride a moose?
It's alright when we fold inside of unremarkable.
Everything leads to the beaches. Everything, if you're in Venice, everything comes out.
It's a fucking amusement park. It's free.
It's free, you know, and it's like there's so many different walks of life here, and like so many, you know, there isn't like much to do, but it's a space. Just like mob out and just have a good time, right?
Like I said, man, this is like our backyard. This is where we grew up. Like, you know, we don't have shit to do. Let's go to the beach. I just bumped into 40 people I grew up with.
At any given time, you see the most wild shit.
Yeah,
Not locals, because you know who they are, but just
yeah.
I mean, there's a dude out here playing basketball with a fucking gardening hat and day-glow gloves. So we almost saw a fist fight.
Some fools that never leave, man. They've been here forever, and they're not going anywhere either. This is LA's beach, man. Like this is where LA comes. Like now you look on Venice Boulevard, like you see the long line of traffic. This is where we end up, you know.
What's different? It must be different.
To be honest with you, like this place, like the boardwalk, all of this, the handball courts, like all this stuff is pretty much like the only place in Venice that still looks the same. It's kind of remained untouched.
You're right. I'm looking around. It's like nothing. It's like this is a fucking time capsule right here. Nothing's changed right here.
Another Venice institution to survive gentrification is the family-owned Great Western Steak and Hoagie Company. It's been a popular spot with locals for decades. Spanto and Two-Tone have been eating here since they were kids, and I wanted to know how it's managed to hold its own against the influx of fusion cafes and organic juice bars.
What's good? I heard this is the spot.
Yes, it is, man. Been here since 71. 5.5 ounces, ribeye steak, chopped up, grilled onions, grilled bell peppers.
So do you find that like having a spot like this, like do you ever get like scared at all? Like all these fucking weird ass spots moving into town?
That's the thing about it, you know, being here 40 years, you see things come and go.
Yeah.
So you're used to it, you know?
Right.
This whole thing is changing right now, and it might be for the better for some people, it might be for the worse for others.
Yeah.
But a staple like this just sees everything that goes on and just stays quiet and keeps it
just
on the
low
lookout.
key.
Yeah.
So why'd you know, like cheesesteaks usually like, you know, like a Philly thing.
There was no good Philly cheesesteak shop around here, and when it started 40 years ago, it just took off. It was simple. You can never underestimate the simplicity of a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
You're getting 5.5 ounces of ribeye steak chopped up with caramelized onions on a French roll.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tell your daddy I said what's up.
He'll be back. He'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, shit. Oh.
You gonna put that inside you?
Perfect day.
Really was though.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
No, it was amazing.
Nah,
Cheers.
thank you. Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
Mazel tov. You know, this is the perfect way to end that. You know, we walk around the crazy boardwalk. We get to see a bunch of your buddies. The mob, mobbing out, smashing out. Got the Segway.
The friend group, eh?
The friend group, eh?
Yeah.
Back home, we just call them the friend group.
Yeah, the friend group.
We call them the friend group.
Hey, bring your whole friend group and they'll fight with my friend group.
One bite, one bite.
Hey, this shit gonna go viral.
Here we go. One bite, one bite. Let's get it in the hole. 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 Fuck it.
This is the pioneer. This is my father,
Hey, Howard,
Sergio Sr.
This is the father here. Calm down.
This is my dad.
Nice to meet you.
Coming up on Dead Set on Life.
Got that liquor store Pizzole.
Tell me, man. It's the one. It's the real shit.
I've never had Pizzole like this.
Nah?
No.
Garcia's Market is another family-owned Venice food joint that stood the test of time. Like Hoagie's, it's earned the loyalty of what remains of the original Venice community by serving simple, authentic food. Pozole is a traditional Mexican stew. It's not a dish you see everywhere, and I wanted to find out why it's so popular with Spanto and Two-Tone and other old-school locals.
You guys only make the Pizzole, one Pizzole?
On the weekends only, though.
Only on the weekends?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a little 5 in the back. Eat some food. You want me back there? All right.
Got that liquor store Pizzole.
Come on, Amar.
Musio! Shit was looking dusty. Moose is my homeboy Matty, all the way here from Canada.
What's up,
Yeah,
man?
from
How are
the
you?
side.
This car's crazy.
You got this color in Canada right here? This Aqua Turk?
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't get no drips on your shirt.
I'm a gangster, homeboy.
You've been coming here since you were a kid?
Man, I've been coming here since I've been like probably 12, 13 years old. I think Miss Garcia gets up at 4 a.m. and makes this every weekend. Every Saturday, Sunday for the hangover.
Omar's watching.
Streets are over.
Omar's always watching, I feel. Omar's like the one true truth in the world.
Whose dog's that?
That's me. That's Omar.
Oh, yeah, bodyguard?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, that's our security. So Alec, you guys are making something that's just like honest to like your family, you know?
My dad started a few years ago and just tried it for a sample for a weekend.
Yeah.
And then everybody asked for it, and then he keeps doing it.
And how long has he been making that?
Yeah, we've been here since the 70s, 76, Garcia's. There's a lot of changes. A lot of people come realtors try and buy out our houses and our friends' houses and all that stuff.
And you guys have like your stake here. Like this is like, I feel like Garcia's
It's family owned, yeah.
Yeah, like you guys aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, we're have no plans on going anywhere.
After learning about how Garcia's has managed to survive in Venice, Spanto and Two Tone reminded me they were throwing a massive community party that night.
So, you know, why the fuck you guys thought that you guys should just have a formal party?
How do we start Sadie Hawkins?
We've done a bunch of different events, and they're always cracking. So we're sitting around talking about what's the next thing we should do. Boom, Sadie Hawkins.
Sadie Hawkins, if you didn't know, is where the girl asked the boy. So now, at this stage in the game, I was like, we got to do some sort of, like we do streetwear, but something.
Put some suits on.
Yeah, no one gets married anymore. So like, let's get decked out to the nines and throw a motherfucking party.
Dude, I brought my suit.
To fuel up for the long night ahead, we stopped by Two Tone's favorite restaurant, Gilbert's. Another local, family-owned classic that's been serving up authentic Mexican food for almost 30 years.
Everything I've had has been good. Everyone says, like any chef says it, like those are the spots that you search for. You want those places that have been in the neighborhood, family-owned, family-run. They're making one fucking thing. You can't beat that.
It doesn't get any better than that.
So this is what you guys do every year? You just come here and get charged up for the big Sadie Hawkins, or what?
Yeah.
This is the spot.
Yeah, it's like a tradition.
You know, it was my first time going to Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie Hawkins is that. I don't know, man. Sadie Hawkins is special.
It's a real good feeling.
It's like my Christmas Eve.
Yeah. There's a party, and they party, people feel good.
Spanto and Two Tone built Born and Raised as an homage to the gritty old Venice that made them who they are. Like the family-run restaurants that remain, they've survived by keeping it simple and staying true to their roots. Even though the neighborhood they love's been overrun by million-dollar houses and high-end restaurants, on nights like this, you can feel the heart of that old community.
You come to Sadie Hawkins, nobody's salty, everybody's happy, everybody's fucking dancing, everybody's sweaty, everybody's hugging. You know, it's like it's that kind of environment. You know, it's like a house party, but just hyped up on steroids.
And the way that you guys represent it, I think, is a beautiful one. You know, you guys are holding on and you know, fighting for something that really is an inevitable death. First of all, I'm a complete tourist, and then I get welcomed in, and I get to just see how you guys live. We got to see these cool spots, having that insider perspective on Venice. You guys have this like ownership of it.
I don't care what ends up happening 20 years from now. I'll never change up. I'll never switch up. I've always kept it true, and I will always keep it true to what I was taught growing up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll never fucking budge.
Tonight's the night.
So now I'm gonna get yoked the fuck up.
Sadie Hawkins. Sadie Hawkins.
Sadie Hawkins, to your number 3, to Gilbert's, to the West Side, to Venice, to Oakwood, to all of it, to Canada.
Hey.
Hey, thanks,
God
Matty.
bless Venice.
Nah, I appreciate it, man.